Hey guys, this is Milo with RMS Customs and Fab. Today we have 86 Iroc-Z. That we actually get ready to deliver to the customer. The carrier just showed up today and they're getting ready to pick up the car and take it down back to California to our good customer Mark Albright. Wanted to go down and do the rundown with you. Basically it's an 86 Iroc Camaro. It's an original paint job. It's an original unmolested car until now. What we ended up doing is we ended up putting, has an LT4 GM performance engine in there. What we ended up doing is we ended up putting a Brian Tooley stage 2 cam in there. We upgraded those valve springs. We ended up doing is we ended up also putting a custom intake, and this part was actually designed and made by Kiwi Design. So he's actually been working with us for a couple years now, and a lot of the stuff that he does is pretty cool. What we ended up doing is we wanted to make sure is that be able to fit everything inside the engine, but at the same time look like it actually came like that without doing too much custom look modification. So we were able to put the factory brake booster on here, and then we ended up using a Willwood brake master cylinder. It does have Willwood brakes all the way around. We ended up mounting the computer up front. The whole harness and the ECU is all controlled by SpearTech. Guys, Justin over at SpearTech is the one that helped us out with the whole setup and stuff like that. So he's our go-to guy when it comes to factory ECUs. As far as the car does have a GM flex fuel sensor, so we added that on. It's running all through dash 8 fuel lines, and it has a KPM fuel pump in here that's rated for 1500 horsepower. So the car is set up for E85 single feed line. What we ended up putting out at the end of the day at the rear wheels was about close to 800 foot-pounds of torque at the wheels. It was like 790 or something like that, and then we ended up doing like 680 horsepower at the wheels. So again, the engine's factory. Is the only thing we did was the cam, the tune, and the springs, and then everything else. It does have a upgraded heat exchanger on the front that we added on there with the aftermarket radiator with dual fans. Other than that, it's basically we try to keep as much original as possible. The car is set up with Detroit Speed front and rear suspension. It's it's all single adjustable on it. It has a full setup on the rear with the 4-link 9-inch setup on it as rear. It has a full true X-pipe exhaust on it. It has full 3-inch that goes down to oval and then back to round. And all the exhaust actually goes over the axle, not under the axle. So it's actually a true setup. As you know, these Irocs are kind of a pain in the ass to be able to fit the exhaust through here. A lot of times you gotta Y-split it, run one big pipe that goes down and then split it back on the side. No, this actually has a full true X-pipe that goes in. It goes all the way over the axle and comes out. The fuel system, as far as the fuel tank, it is with the Rick's fuel tank. That's been modified to be able to do the exhausts on the car itself. So it's actually nice. It sounds really good. It has a full boreless XR1 mufflers on it, so the sound on the vehicle is, I mean, it's phenomenal. As soon as you floor it, I mean, this thing just screams. So the car is set up with the Tremec 6-speed Magnum transmission, and it has a McLeod street clutch. So, but the vehicle itself is very street drivable, has very street manners. For be able to make the power that it's making, it's very drivable. But at the end of the day, if you want to be able to just get on it, you got to make sure that those wheels are going to be able to stick, because this thing will break the tires loose if you're coasting in 3rd gear or even in 4th gear, no problem. So other than that, this car's been very fun to build, and we definitely appreciate Mark for giving us the opportunity to be able to work on his vehicle, and we look forward to working with him more in the future.